Hello, hello, hello. How are you this evening? So, welcome, welcome. Tonight we are going to talk about the Young Living Feelings Kit. This is a kit that is designed particularly to help you deal with your emotions. So, um, the recommended is to use the oils twice a day, in the morning before you go to work and in the evening before you go to bed. So, I'm going to just jump into content and have you enjoy this. So you may hear some what sound like wind chimes playing in the background. That is the biofeedback that I do with the Genius Biofeedback. It is playing some very basic grounding and emotional frequencies to help bring balance to our emotions. So we're going to jump into the feelings kit now. Right. There we go. There we go. So, this class is about emotions. Emotions can be very difficult and even a bit scary. It is so much easier. I'm sorry, I have notes and screens and things are all over, and I'm not happy with the way my setup is. So, I'm going to have to fix that for my next class. So, it's so much easier to suppress the emotions than it is to recognize, feel, and process them. However, the ability to recognize, feel, and process and release the emotions will enable you to function in a more positive and successful state so you can live free to create the life you desire. Some people call that thriving. We learn about and develop emotions from birth through early childhood development and onward, which means that helping children to recognize emotions and learn to process the emotions is one of the most powerful gifts you can give as a parent or caregiver. It also means that if you didn't develop and utilize effective techniques to process your emotions early on, you may have some catching up to do. Anybody else? Um, don't worry. I will give you easy tools to use as you can learn about how to process the emotions. In this class, I will share popular essential oils that can be used with various emotions. I will also share different techniques to make using your oils more effective for those of all ages. So, um, feel free to post questions in the comments um, as we go along. So there is a science to all this. Yay. Hold on just a second. Gotta need a drink of water. When we talk about emotions, we must mention the limbic system. The limbic system is a system of nerves and networks in the brain that control basic emotions and drives. It is the emotional brain. It supports five major functions: emotions, behavior, motivation, long term memory, and the sense of smell. Essential oils can be used to tap directly into the limbic system to stimulate memories and emotions. As you inhale essential oils, they the tiny molecules enter the nasal cavity and pass by the olfactory bulb, which is right back here. Your olfactory bulb is a part of your limbic system, and therefore your response is an aroma response to an aroma is going to be emotional before it can be rational. And I forgot to oil up before class. So I just grabbed my Valor. Gonna put a drop in my hands here. Rub it 3 times, activate it, and inhale. Mm. I hope you did the same thing. The what I like to do with the residue is on my hand. Some people like to rub it on the back of their neck, which is an awesome place, but I like to put it in my natural diffuser. So it gets rubbed in my hair. So put that back on the shelf there. Sorry about that, just total distraction there. So by having you react emotionally to a smell before you can even rationalize it, it's actually good news. That means that you can use essential oils to recall memories, both good and bad. If they are bad, you can use the oils to help you release the cellular memories stored in the body. Did you know that your emotions are stored in your body? They are. One of the ones that most people know about is actually anger is stored in your liver. Isn't that interesting? So helping deal with your anger is going to help your liver actually function better. So I'm not saying it's going to cure liver disease or anything like that. I'm saying it will actually help your body to function, your liver to function better. Because when the emotions get trapped there, the energy gets trapped there, and all of that needs to get flow going, energy flowing, movement to get everything working well. So we regularly come into contact with reactions to smells. You walk into the house at dinner time and smell your favorite meal being prepared, your emotions are instantly triggered to the fond memories you have of that meal, and you feel joy. It can also be sadness. My absolute favorite cake growing up was a chocolate pudding cake. And now, even the idea of getting the recipe out makes me sad because the last time that I had it was when my mom made it for me. And it was in some of the last years of her life. I think it was probably the last meal she ever cooked. She made me dinner for my birthday and she made that cake. And she was not used to cooking. Actually, dad had taken over all the cooking duties and she had spent basically all day in the kitchen making me dinner, which was precious, but it caused a reaction in her, actually dropped her blood sugar significantly to the point that she was unresponsive at the dinner table. And it scared my children. So it kind of is a sad memory for me. Um, Even though it's a sweet memory that she took the time and trouble to make it for me. So on to more details. So you can smell a cologne your grandfather used to wear, and it instantly triggers your emotions based on your relationship with your grandfather. If you had a good one, you may feel emotions like love and joy. If you had a bad relationship or he's passed away, you may feel anger or sadness. So let's start talking about some blends here. So Harmony is a blend of sacred sandalwood, lavender, ylang ylang, frankincense, orange, angelica, geranium, hyssop, Spanish sage, black spruce, coriander, bergamot, lemon, jasmine, Roman chamomile, palmarosa, and rose. That's a lot of oils in one blend. So Harmony is a blend unique to Young Living. and it is a blend of pure essential oils that contain scents to provide an uplifting aromatic experience. Using positive affirmations with the oils can make their effects even more powerful. As you connect a positive thought or affirmation to a physical smell, sorry, I had to check a setting on there. Um, as you connect to a positive thought or affirmation, sorry, I was like, where was I? What was I saying? To a physical smell, you begin to connect the two and establish a more intentional experience. So um, you can use Harmony by diffusing 4 to 6 drops in the diffuser. You can, it can be used around children. You can diffuse it around your spouse, bring a sense of peace and harmony. You can apply 2 to 4 drops to your collarbone um, for your own harmony. There is a specific protocol that the Feelings Kit comes with that tells you what to apply when. So we're talking basics tonight about the oils, not that particular protocol. If you ever get the Feelings Kit and you want additional protocol, I actually have a scripture um, series that I can send you to go with the Feelings Kit. It's pretty awesome, actually. I didn't write it, but I share. So another oil in the Feelings Kit is forgiveness. Forgiveness is not always easy. At times, it feels more painful than the wound we suffered. To forgive the one that inflicted it, and yet there is no peace without forgiveness. In a life full of relationships, there will be many times we need to forgive. When we are bothered by the actions of others in our past, we are filled with anger, hate, resentment, and emotional pain. Forgiveness is a way to release all of those negative emotions from your inner body and begin the healing process. One useful technique is to combine deep breathing while inhaling forgiveness essential oil. Deep breathing can be as easy as stopping what you are doing and taking a slow, deep inhale, filling your lungs and expanding as they expand. Then release your breath just as slowly as you took it in and repeat. Now, I like to do 4 square breathings and when you breathe in, your chest actually should not move. Your belly should. So put your hand on your chest and your belly to show if you're doing this correctly. Inhale to a count of 4. Hold then for a count of 4. Then exhale to a count of 4. Hold for a count of 4. So inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 1, 2, 3, 4. Doing that 4 times helps to reset your brain blank, your autonomic nervous system. So, you breathe, your heart beats all on its own, but by doing that intentionally, it resets it, kind of takes it out of some fight or flight. It helps to calm your nervous system. I would also like to share something, and let me see if I can pull this up, because if I don't pull it up and read it, I will probably get the information wrong. So I'm not going to share my screen. I'm just going to pull up this. It is a quote about forgiveness. And I just think it's absolutely amazing. It makes you think, and it makes you realize just how silly we can be with unforgiveness. So There we go. Forgiveness is not, sorry, my screen just moved and I do not have this memorized. So forgiveness is not pardoning or excusing one's actions. It's not condoning, which is agreeing with one's actions. It's not forgetting, which is to omit or cease to remember, or reconciling. It's not reconciling, which is to renew a relationship. Forgiveness is letting go of hoping for a better past. And wow, I never thought of it like that before, but that is truly what it is. When we forgive, we are releasing that, and we're releasing that hope that the past will change. We know logically that we can't change the past, but here, sometimes it's a little harder. So forgiveness is letting go of hoping for a better past. I hope that that helps you as much as it helps me. So let's try another one of the oils of the feelings kit, inner child. Have you ever asked yourself, who am I? You may have asked yourself and felt this many different times throughout your life. In the transition from a child to a teenager or a teenager to an adult, when graduating from college, searching for a career, entering a relationship, needing to figure out who you are as you're entwined with life with someone else. The sweet fragrance of inner child may encourage you to connect with your authentic self. This blend of orange, tangerine, ylang-ylang, royal Hawaiian sandalwood, jasmine, lemongrass, spruce, bitter orange, and neroli may help stimulate memory response and help you to reconnect with your own identity, which is one of the first steps to finding emotional balance. I forgot to read the ingredients for forgiveness. Sorry. I'm actually going to do that really quick. So, forgiveness contains sesame oil, melissa, geranium, frankincense, royal Hawaiian sandalwood, coriander, angelica, lavender, bergamot, lemon, ylang-ylang, jasmine, helichrysum, Roman chamomile, palmarosa, and rose. I did read that. Sorry. Okay. So, inner child, we talked about that. Present time. The past is behind, learn from it. The future is ahead, prepare for it. The present is here, live it. That is a quote by Thomas Monson. So present time contains sweet almond, bitter orange, black spruce, and ylang-ylang. When diffused, present time helps you focus on the here and the now so you can get beyond the past and move forward. It was created to help bring peace into the moment. Pair meditation with present time for a more powerful effect. Meditation is a practice of turning inward and bringing awareness to what is happening in the moment. I've also heard that you can put it like this. Prayer is you, me, talking to God. Meditation is me listening to God. So this blend is perfect for meditation as you focus on your breath and your body awareness and your present thoughts. What did I do there? I skipped there. Okay. There is release. I really love to use release. I actually literally just put it over my liver at night before I go to bed, and I pray, Lord, I release anything in this body that no longer serves you or me. Sometimes I do me, sometimes I do him, sometimes I do both. but it helps to release those emotions. So release is actually a blend of ylang-ylang, olive, lavandin, geranium, royal Hawaiian sandalwood, grapefruit, tangerine, spearmint, lemon, blue iris, divina, kaffir, lime, acacia, jasmine, and chamomile russetia. That's an interesting one. Blue tansy and rose. It's a lot of different oils in there. It gives a relaxing aroma that facilitates the ability to let go of anger and frustration. It also promotes harmony and balance when diffused. Let's talk about teens for a minute. It's no secret that teens are emotional. Lots of changes are going on in their bodies. They are transitioning from childhood into adulthood and often struggle with being dependent on their parents while having a strong desire to be independent. They may also feel overwhelmed by the emotional and physical changes they are experiencing. Communicating your love for your child is an effective way to help your teen during difficult life changes. Give teenagers tools to help them release the unwanted emotions can be very helpful in creating an emotionally healthy teen. Allow them to feel and process in a healthy manner. Movement can be used in various forms of intensity to work through or release the different emotions. Many people find high intensity fitness, such as running or sports like boxing, successful in releasing stressors and frustration, while others may find slow, intentional movement like yoga great for releasing anxious feelings and cultivating a sense of peace. Diffusing release is a simple tool anyone can use and is very effective to help feel and process emotions such as anger, resentment, or guilt. It really is an amazing oil to help you let go and let God. So our next oil is Valor, which is the one I put on tonight. Inhale courage, exhale fear. That's Valor. Yep, my hands still smell like it. It's awesome. Courage is something that we all need at every age and every stage of our life. Courage to take our first steps, to step onto the school bus for the first time, to get through our first presentation, for our dreams, to start a family, to build your own business. Using Valor is an easy and effective way to inhale courage and exhale fear. The opposite of courage is inertia. Saying the affirmation can help you move from inertia to courage, which is inhale courage, exhale fear. Diffuse Valor for an inspiring and calming aroma or applied topically to experience the empowering and uplifting fragrance. Valor is a blend of black spruce, camphor, blue tansy, frankincense, and geranium. Another suggested affirmation is, I come from my strength. So the aroma freedom technique, also known in the Young Living world as AFT, is a technique that uses the power of scent to gently shift awareness away from negative thoughts, feelings, and memories, and to initiate a positive outlook and attitude. This results in a greater confidence and inner freedom. When we are no longer stuck in negative mindsets, we are free to create the life we desire. It's a 12-step process, yet it's very simple. Is another tool to help you use to release emotions and memories that are holding you back and allow you to move forward. It is a simple process that starts with setting an intention or goal you would like to achieve. One you don't believe is very attainable. You rate your intention on a scale of 1 to 10. You move through the series of steps incorporating essential oils, which will allow you to move through different emotions that are limiting you. You can use very common oils such as stress away, frankincense, lavender, lemon, peppermint, thieves to help tap into these deep memories and emotions and release them for faster growth. Don't know why I did that. There. You can also use favorites like inner child, release, transformation, and believe. So if you do not know an AFT practitioner, hit me up. I do know a couple and can send you some information about them, get you connected. So AFT is amazing. Was designed by Dr. Benjamin Perkis around Young Living Oils. So this is the Feelings Kit, all of the oils there. It's available on Young Living's website. It's an amazing combination and blend. And like I said earlier, it does come with the protocol on how to use it. And it does have you saying affirmations. If you want to pair it with scripture, I have that information. So we can do that, definitely. Oh, things flipping around, seriously. There you go. If you are not a Young Living member, this is one of our starter kits. And one of the things that the starter kit for Young Living is absolutely amazing. It's well over $400 worth of product for only $165. If you are not a Young Living member, hit me up. Let's get you a membership. One of the most important things that comes with, though, is a wholesale discount. So everything you buy after the kit is wholesale pricing. Now, the wholesale pricing is amazing. The kit is a better value. So, I just want to buy the wholesale membership. Yes, we can do that. But the kit is just such an amazing value that I hate to see anybody start any other way, but it is doable. So just hit me up and we can get you a membership so you can get wholesale pricing. That's all the wholesale pricing is. It's like a Sam's or Costco membership, gives you the right to buy things cheaper. That's it. There's no business commitment, no nothing. So just don't even think about it like that. Think about it as just like you were gonna go get a Sam's membership. So thank you for coming. Are you skeptical about essential oils? I will tell you, I was not. My mom had used them on us as teenagers, particularly my younger sister. They worked really well for her. So to me, essential oils worked. That was never a question. When I joined Young Living, I thought essential oils were made and just different companies sold the exact same thing, that they all got them from the same place. And, one produced, I don't know why I thought this, but I did. After I joined Young Living, I found out, no, that is not true. Young Living has its own farms. They grow their own product. They do work with some partner farms, but they have to meet Young Living's very strict seed to sale process. And if you are interested to hear more about what that strict regulations are, so beyond organic that we don't even bother with organic labeling because it's literally so far below the Young Living standards that it's not even in the same ballpark. So seed2seal.com, seedtoseal.com, seed2seal.com talks all about the growing standards, the facts that, all of our farms are hand weeded, no chemicals are used on the farms. When I said that, where our standards are for a farm in the United States to be considered organic and get the organic labeling, they cannot have had prohibited chemicals on their ground for 3 years. Young Living standards, 50 years. totally different game change there. By that point of 50 years, it is what they consider virgin ground. So it's amazing. Young Living has its own distilleries, and everything is checked. When products come in, they are tested. I think it's 15 different tests that are done in triplicate. Some are done in our labs, yes, but they also go out to third-party labs. They're tested after distillation. They're tested before shipping. There is no other company that does more testing than Young Living does, because they want you to have the highest quality product. Because if you don't have a quality product, it's not going to do what it could do if it was a quality product. And we want our products to do something. It's not about smelling good. They do. I'm not saying they don't, but we want them to actually enact change in your body. So I have talked way long tonight. Sorry. Um, the so I'm uploading this to YouTube. So if you're watching it on YouTube, say hi in the comments, post any questions you have. It's also will be posted in the Facebook group, Sunflowers for Yeshua. So I pray that you have a blessed day. Bye, folks. I'm going to stop sharing, and then, yes, good night, folks.